Welcome back, sports fans. In this segment, I'm going to preview the Pistons games coming up this week against the Bucks, the Suns, and the Jazz. Tomorrow night, the Pistons will play the second game of their mini-series against the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee. It was very interesting to me that they were able to, like the Hawks game, go from being blown out to losing by only 10 points. I definitely think that's a sign of progress, even though the Pistons have the worst record in the NBA right now. I certainly don't think they are the worst team in the NBA, and I think by the end of this season, they definitely won't be. I like the direction they're going in. I like the fact that they were down 17 against the Bucks in a game where Giannis Antetokounmpo was absolutely dominating the Pistons, and they still only lost by 10 points, and they made the Bucks have to work hard to beat them by the 10 points. I think Game 2 will be a little more interesting. What I'm not certain what's going to happen is whether the Bucks will ratchet their defense a bit or ratchet things up a bit and end up blowing the Pistons out, or if the Pistons will be able to hang with them like they did the Celtics both games. On Friday night, the Pistons will host the Suns. The Suns right now are 5-2. They're an up-and-coming team, no question about that. I believe they'll make the playoffs this year. That would be the Suns, that is. The fact the Pistons are hosting them right now is going to make the game interesting. I believe it's a winnable game for the Pistons if they play it right. If they limit the turnovers, if they're healthy, it's going to be a very interesting game to be sure. On Sunday, the Pistons will host the Jazz. Jazz are a little bit more than an up-and-coming team. They're starting to threaten to go to the conference finals. Don't know if they'll do that this year, but I think within the next 3 years, they will do that and make the conference finals for sure. Donovan Mitchell is absolutely outstanding player. One of these years, I believe he may even be talked about in terms of MVP. That having been said, I think the Pistons are outclassed by the Jazz. It's going to be a tough game for them. I don't expect them to win that one. And that will do it for another episode of the Detroit Pistons tonight. Next Tuesday, I will preview the Pistons' next games, and I'll have a recap for you of the games against the Bucks, the Jazz, or the Bucks, the Suns, and the Jazz. Take care. Have a nice night. If you're watching sports, enjoy it. And basically, it's 2021. Have some fun out there, but keep it safe and don't have too much fun. This is Ed Moss. Look forward to you joining me next Tuesday for the Detroit Pistons tonight. Take care. Good night, everyone.